an issue. So what we're thinking about doing is excavating just down the edge of the hardcore and putting a small plastic sheet in.
Yeah.
So it's deformable, so it's not going to affect any cars, but it stops any splash coming in from the walls.
Right. Is this the only one in the world as well, like doing this?
There's 2 tunnels. There's one in America which is a third of the length and it's got a bend in it.
Oh, okay.
So this is the flattest, straightest, longest potential test tunnel in the world.
And are they ahead or behind you in terms of how long they've started?
They've been doing it for years.
So you've taken the learning from them?
Yeah, but theirs is a private tunnel owned by a racing car company. Can't remember the name of it, but it's shrouded in racing secrecy, so they don't allow any of their competitors. Here, because we're a completely independent venture, we can have all the competitors so long as they pay.
Yeah.
So it's a great business opportunity.
So this is about 2,200.
Yeah, high demand. Well, he said there's a little bit of interest.
2,997.
We haven't actually sent anything down here yet, then, have we?
They've had trial days where they've taken a JPS Lotus Formula 1 car down. There's video of that on the website. I've done 50 miles an hour in this. Don't tell my boss.
Yeah.
And
What did that feel like?
it's bizarre.
Yeah,
It really is
I
bizarre.
bet.
That's what I'm thinking about, yeah.
Right, here we are at the north end. We can't go any further than this because that bit down there, that wall down there, is the Bat Hotel. Now that's 70 metres of the tunnel that we gave over to the Bats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, rural England, the Bat protection people, they stipulate, and it's in law, that if you take away bat habitation, you have to give back 3 times that habitation size. So what we've done here is we've calculated that we can take 70 metres off the end of the tunnel and dedicate that purely to bats. We put that metal tunnel in, so what you see there is a tube through the Bat Hotel. So all the bats are living in the gap between the tunnel wall and that square tube.
Oh, okay.
We also, Rob went out and bought the next bridge along with the arches, and where he's boarded up 2 of the arches, that is purely dedicated to bat habitation. And it turns out when I can't remember who it is, Ecology Britain came along to actually measure and see what we'd done to say that it was okay, we'd actually given them back 5 times the real estate for the bats. So they're more than happy. The problem that we've got now is we've got our turntable here right in front of us, and then there's a step in the concrete. We're not actually allowed to go down there unless it's an emergency, and if it is an emergency, we have to call Ecology Britain to come out so they make sure that we haven't disturbed any of the bats.
Oh, right.
So we have to give them a call if we need to go down to that door. So it's only fair. You know, it was the bats' home.
That's a good point. And I take it they just fly out the other end. I mean, at some point. They
Yes, it's open beyond there.
Oh,
They're not in here.
Okay.
They're all contained beyond that screen wall you see there. And it's all about noise, so you've got to be really quiet when you go down there.
Yeah, how are they going to get on when you're thundering an F1 car down there? I don't think they're going to lot on the way.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's not really worried, are we? Hey, we're not bat experts.
That's not today.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the turntable isn't working down here.
I was going to say, where is it?
It's just there where the cones are. Just on the
It's
floor.
right where those cones are.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, I can see it.
I know. I was going to stay down here all week. I was quite happy down here.
So a carefully orchestrated.
It can be
20-point
arranged. I tell you, Lewis Hamilton's going to have fun turning his car around in here, isn't he?
My way, Lewis Hamilton's coming nowhere near this place.
Now, well said.
He's a whinging loser.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's his middle name, actually. I know he took his mum's name, didn't he? His name's Sandra now, isn't it? Or something?
Yes, possibly. There we go. We didn't hit any walls. Give you an effect of what it's a feeling of what it's like. That's 50 miles an hour.
on, keep going. Just boot it, it'll be alright. I won't tell anybody, I promise.
It's not the fastest, isn't it?
It feels a lot faster than 50, doesn't it, when you did that? Oh, mind that.
I can't wait until I'm waiting for my bike to come back, and I can't wait to get my bike down here. I've got an open piped Harley Davidson.
Ooh, that's going to sound lovely.
It's yeah, it's going to sound epic.
Can I come back down and film that, please? I'd like to see that.
I mean, I can promise my boss it's not going to go fast because it doesn't go fast. So yeah, this is my favourite part of the whole tunnel, where all the colours of the ironstone and the calcite's coming through. I just think it's absolutely stunning.
It looks amazing.
I've stopped my car quite a few times up here to get pictures of it.
You should come and
Look at the one of the air hole. Is that one coming up?
Yeah, this is what there is absolutely nothing to see.
It's just a hobby.
What you can see there is you can see the frame, that's the horizontal frame at the top.
Right.
Well, there's two complete loops that go over, and up inside that, you can just see it on this one.
There's indirect ventilation, isn't it?
Yeah, you can just see the bottom of the plate,
Yeah.
and that basically stops. Well, that's the bottom of the tunnel actually on that one. So then there's a plate on top of this horizontal plate which stops any direct rainfall from coming down. It directs the water down the sides of it. But then right on top of the vent shaft there's a cap. But there's one of them, it's absolutely thumping out water, and I believe it's the next one down. These rooms at the side that you see,
The plate layers.
they're the safe refuges for the railway operatives who were working this when it was actually a live line.
You should have all the dinner in there.
Apparently there's space enough in there for 50 blokes.
Wow.
20 modern blokes though.
Yeah. How many of those refuges are there on, you know?
3 of them.
So I knew I counted 2 or 3 last time I was here.
Is it this one that spews a lot of water? No, it's not. It's the next one down. We've had to build these concrete cheeses from where we put the poles and the uprights for the canopies. We had to put the concrete cheeses so that if a car does hit, it's glanced back in, rather than being a solid sudden stop. You see the same on the single man refuges, where we've got the curved steel plates, and that's just to prevent any blunt force impact.
And damaging the walls.
Yeah, this is the wet one.
Number 2. Oh yeah, look at it. Look at that. That's really pissing me.
You put some doors on that refuge, have you?
There's doors on all of them,
Oh, right,
and then the steel plates go down to
Oh, of course, yeah. You can
smooth off the surface. Pulled out 7 tons of Victorian relics when they re-excavated the whole tunnel.
Still got them in there, haven't
Still got about a ton left. There's a lot of things like lead pipe and things like that we've got.
You find anything interesting
you've got to define interesting there.
Yeah, no bodies dug in here or anything that somebody did.
No, there's. I did ask when I first got here. I said, you know, one of the things I've got to ask: have you got any of the old rail?
Yeah.
And we've got about 4 feet of the old rail that came out. That's all that was left.
4 foot.
And they said, "Oh, what do you want that for?" And I wanted to get it cut up so we can use it as like paperweights and sell it as, you know, as presentation gifts for companies and things like that.
So was the track still down here when they started?
No.
No, it's already been gone, hasn't it?
I suppose they could be using it.
It's lifted in September '66.
Oh, was it really? 66?
Yeah, they started lifting it. BR lifted it straight away. It was pretty much as soon as it was shut.
What, to recycle it or something else?
I don't know what they do.
Because the only
They
part
probably
of
sold it to Vickbury Scrapyard in Leicester.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because this parkway is 66, and then they just kept rugby to Nottingham open till 69.